Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. In today's video we continue our journey with Lucy. We're looking at two more albums of their discography. This is part of my series Let's Start from the Beginning, where I review the discography after doing a deep dive. Usually I watch the MVs and title tracks, and then I continue through my journey at some point later on looking at albums. On the previous video I watched and react to the album Dear and Panorama. And now we continue the 4-season series with Snooze and Inside. Um, and you know what? I'm excited. I've seen some of the comments at the time that I'm recording this. I'm recording this way later than I was expecting. I had a couple of errands to run, and I'm now sitting down. Thank you so much if you watched the previous video, and if you're here again, I appreciate it. I will make a point of reading through the comments, try and learn as much as I can, and also all the answers that I know some of you have very kindly replied to on the previous video. I also appreciate the love for my reaction to the Killing Voice. I know someone mentioned that some creators don't react to it, and some of the things that they are mentioning for not reacting has to do with the voice. I just want to say, if Killing Voice is your first approach to Lucy, I can see why some people might be less prone to. And I know their abilities, but I think there was just something in the audio that was not the best. The fine-tuning of the mic or something. I've seen better performance, and I only just started to react to them, but I've seen better live performance than the Killing Voice in terms of vocal abilities, specifically for our main singer. But I think, you know, I understand that I'm slightly biased and I watch Killing Voice as someone that already knew a bit about Lucy. So I understand that some people might be less prone and less accepting and less curious if they don't like the voice from the beginning. That's to say that I still think was very good, but I recognize that I've seen better live clips, personally. It's funnily enough, I actually sent this Killing Voice. I sent the latest comeback and also the Killing Voice to my mom and my godmother, because I got them both as casual K-pop listeners. I've been sharing some music with them throughout the years I've been into K-pop. And my mom actually mentioned that she watched yesterday the Killing Voice, and she was a bit unsure about the vocals, specifically for Sangyup. But she also, again, because she watched the latest comeback first and then watched the Killing Voice, she was like, maybe there was something in the audio, because I even mentioned to your dad, this was my mom talking, because my dad used to be in a band, cover band, but yeah, and they actually watched a bit of it. Apparently my dad really liked the bassist and the bass on the music specifically, which I thought was quite funny. My dad used to play bass, but he always very dismissive of K-pop. You know, men sometimes can be like that, especially at a certain age. He's retired now, so you can judge age bracket. But actually stayed and listened to it with my mom, which is kind of interesting. So I guess Lucy might be the entrance for my dad. Who knows? But yeah, she was a bit like, I think there was something with the audio, which I thought was quite interesting. She was not like, oh, his voice is bad. It was more like, I think the audio was not the right one, which I thought, you know, if people took a bit of time to actually listen a lot of clips, maybe they would understand that I don't think is a true representation of what they actually are. which is a shame because I wish, you know, there's a lot of groups that I wish they were more popular. Lucy is one of them. I mean, slightly selfish reasons, obviously, because otherwise the likelihood of them coming to Europe is very low. So yeah, it's very helpful if they have a lot of a big fandom. But yeah, I can't blame reactors to be a bit apprehensive, especially because we are always a bit concerned of saying something that people might not like, or you know, we try to be as truthful as possible. At least I do that. I think you should always be honest. You don't need to be disrespectful, and I think that's where sometimes we need to draw a line. Where is it really just reaction and giving our own personal opinion, or we actually being disrespectful? I think sometimes that's the fine line that is difficult to strike. But I try to be as truthful as possible. And yes, I did notice that the vocals was not what I was used to from Lucy, but again, I do think it was more of a tuning of the mic than actual vocal issues, because at least from what I've listened for the previous two albums, I don't think I noticed anything about Sangyeop's voice that, you know, there was just something about it that made it sound slightly more metallic than I think his voice is, just personally. But anyway, now that is addressed, I really want to get into this. I want to listen to Snooze. I want to listen to Inside. I'm excited. Let's go. I yapped enough. So, Snooze, live clip from Lucy's, I believe is from Lucy's channel. Let's go, let's go. Is this like the sound of a bus? Oh, it's like they're sleeping, or like the weeds in the fields going with the wind.
회색빛으로 물든 사람들의 표정과 힘없는 발걸음 나와 다를 것이 하나 없어
But you don't have to be unmurdered. We are gold and feel this freedom when you said you could do everything. We were gold and feel our childhood. We just want to play with you. 어디로 가는 거야? Feel our childhood. 기다려주지 않아. Feel our childhood. Feel our childhood. 우리는 언제 어른이 됐나 벌어지는 일들에 흘러가는 시간에 익숙잖아 어느새 나도 낮보다 밤을 기다리고 있어 꿈이 없는 점을 바라며 기대해도 기대실 곳은 없어 But you don't have to be unmurdered. We were golden, feel this freedom when you said you could do everything. We were golden, feel our childhood.
Chan. Chan and one song dancing.
Time to
sleep. Time to sleep.
We just want to play with you. 어디로 가는 거야? Feel our childhood. 어디로 가도 좋아. Feel our childhood. Feel our childhood. Feel our childhood.
Oh, this is so cool. First of all, sorry, I should have stopped the song, but one song and Chan dancing. Dancing. You know what I mean? It was super fun. Let me see the lyrics really quickly. Because obviously, light sleep, people faces colored gray in their powerless steps, nothing different from me, but you don't have to be an adult, sometimes immature. We are golden, feel like I feel this freedom, freedom, oh my god. When you thought you could do everything, remember that time, we were golden, feel our childhood. We just want to play with you, where are we going? Ooh, feel our childhood, it won't wait for us, no, it won't. When they became adults, the grand responsibilities, time running away, I can't get used to it. Before I knew I was waiting for the night rather than the day, hoping for dreamless sleep. Even if I look forward to it, there's no place to rest. Being an adult sucks sometimes. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, it can be fun, but there's also, especially when you start doing certain things or like have certain responsibilities. Oof. Oof. Yeah, don't rush. Don't feel like you want don't want I hope people do not want to grow up faster than they need to. Just enjoy. You have time. There's no need for rushing. Stay children as long as you can. Honestly. Anyway. Let's see the next song of the album, which is Further and Further for the album Snooze. I went for a lyric video because the first suggestion I got for a live clip was after school, and I'm not really sure how YouTube likes after school. I think I've tried when I first started the channel, try a clip from them, and YouTube did not like it at all. So that's it. Further and Further.
그때 시간이 더 머무지 않고 어젯밤에 그대가 다른 달이 뜨는 걸 다 알고 있지만 조금 섭해 이건 너무해 In my memory falling far 잡힐 듯 멀어지는 내 영모를 꿈처럼
아무것도 못해 검게 타버린 이 밤에 결국 그리움을 말하게 돼 이건 너무해 My memory far and farther 잡힐 듯 멀어지는 내용 모를 꿈처럼 그날들이 시간에 떠올려 흩어지면 되잖아 오늘도 빛은 바래져 I found my own 안개에 갇힌 것 같아 또 하루가 저물어 모두 지나간다고 남아줘 지금 그대로 나에게
Oh, I just you can let those days get pushed away by time. Even today, the light is fading. The lyrics are just so beautiful. Like, it just sounds amazing. Yeah, sometimes you just lose a few things. It's okay. It's bound to happen. But it's just such a beautiful song. So sweet, so cozy, so warm. So nostalgic as well, but it's just a layer of this song has emotion. Even if you don't understand the lyrics, like if you don't have a translation and you listen to this song without a translation, it just the emotion they're able to portray without having to look at the lyrics. And that's why this is one of my favorite genre of music. Like, I love a good, strong ballad because of the way emotions can be portrayed, even if you don't speak the language. So, beautiful song. Oh. Okay, let's reset, because I feel like this song is going to stay with me for a little bit, but we're going to breathe deep. We're going to drink some of the rest of my tea. And I mean rest, I have a tiny bit left, but that's fine. And let's start the first song of Inside, called Hero. I went for the unplugged version. I'm pretty sure I've reacted to the MV, so let's go.
부디 너의 맘에 하얗게 내린 눈꽃이
I want to smile.
얼지 않기를 너라는 이름은 온유원의 꿈만이다 깨고 싶지 않은 걸
Oh no, this is adorable. Oh.
너라면 이런 날 기다릴 수 있을까 저 달이 떨어져도 난 아직까지 그대로
Don't let the moon fall.
젖어 넘어져 우울하고 난 그대에게 조금 더 멋있는 사람이 돼지고 싶었는데
눈부셔 햇살이 다 너만하게 웃어주는
난
너
만화 속의 주인공처럼 내겐 두 손에 빈마늘을 가르는 날개 그러게 힘은 없지만 그래 너의 곁에서 주인공이 된 것 같아 너에게 내 세상을 줄게
나라면 이런 나를 사랑해줄 수 있을까 어디로 가는지도 나는 아직 모르는데
왔다가 갔다가 제멋대로 떠나지 않고 그 자리에 아직도 그대로
눈부셔 빛나는 그대로 자리 저무는 하루
만화 속의 주인공처럼 내겐 두 손에 빈마늘을 가르는 날개 그러게 힘은 없지만 그래 너의 곁에서 주인공이 된 것 같아 너에게 내 세상을 줄게 oh, 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 oh,
Oh, so cute. um, I was like, I was kind of like listening. First of all, absolutely adorable. Like the sound was so clear, so fun, so happy. But I was looking at the lyrics, and yes, it's not exactly the same thing, but it's kind of giving me the vibe of a song that I absolutely love, a Portuguese song. I don't listen to a lot of Portuguese songs, even though I'm Portuguese. But there's this song that I absolutely love called Nos Desenhos Animados, which basically translates into in the cartoons or on the cartoons, depending grammar. Oh well. But basically is a song about the cartoons and how you have certain expectations about cartoons. But it's kind of like a romantic song as well. It's just something about the feeling of that song. This one is giving me similar feelings and similar vibes and is making me feel certain way, the same way that that song makes me feel. So I kind of was like, yes, I need more of this because it's definitely one of my favorite songs. Let me see if I can show you. If I can, I'll try. Nos desenhos animados. I don't know. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know how to do this in a way that makes it really clear because it's very difficult. This from a group called Os Azeitonas, which is basically the olives, which is really funny. It's just so beautiful, this song. It's basically the main title track is in cartoons or on cartoons, but then has like a parenthesis thing, and it says it never ends badly, because in the cartoons you never have bad endings necessarily. Everything is fine in the end. The hero always prevails. But yeah, if you want to check it out, do. It's a really lovely song. Also very like easy to listen to. It has a lot of piano. It's a lot more jazz vibe as well. It's just incredible. But yeah, this song was giving me the same like feelings. So I was like, yes, please. I need more of these in my life. Okay. The next song is Stove, and is also part of the album Inside. Oh. Oh. It's like sleigh, but also the wind that you listen to in the winter, like freshly snow type of thing. Crushing snow. Doors. Oh, yeah. Yep, the feeling of warm up when you get home on a winter day. Oh, I love the arrangement already.
차가운 바람 하나가 창가에 앉아 나에게 너의 얘기를 들려주었어. 유난히 추웠던 겨울 별빛 아래서 우리는 반짝였었지 저 별을 따라.
차가운 바람 하나에 흔들리듯이 너에겐 작은 바람도 어려웠을까. 유난히 추웠던 겨울 금은달 아래 소중히 여긴 바람이 이루어질까.
눈꽃이 떨어지면 거리는 밝아지고 우리는 그 속에서 춤을 추게 될 거야.
불빛이 우릴 비추고 총소리가 들리면 우리는 이 겨울을 날아. 남겨진 맘들도 지나버린 시간도 언젠가 흐려져만 간대도 괜찮을 거야. 얼어붙은 꽃처럼 홀로인 날 따스하게 녹여주었던 너는 시간은 지나갔지만 아직도 나를 따스히 안아주었던 너를 기억해. 하얗게 내린 눈 위에 우리 얼굴을 그려 널 담아내 별이 내린 만큼.
눈꽃이 떨어지면 거리는 밝아지고 우리는 그 속에서 춤을 추게 될 거야.
불빛이 우릴 비추고 종소리가 들리면 우리는 이 겨울을 날아. 남겨진 맘들도 지나버린 시간도 언젠가 흐려져만 간대도 괜찮을 거야. 얼어붙은 꽃처럼 홀로 날들도 바래왔던 순간도 어느새 우리 곁에 올 거야 시간을 넘어서 네 마음이 춥고 외로울 때 내게 그랬듯이 너를 혼자 두진 않을
Oh, this is so good. Okay, I can see why this is like 4 seasons. It just makes sense the way they play the songs. Also, I thought this was cute when they had this in the background because I think it was the Flair live performance also had this. So it's kind of like a bit of continuation. So I definitely appreciate it. Such a warm song as well. But I was feeling really cold at the same time. It's like I was getting chills everywhere. Almost turned on my heater. Because I was getting a bit like it was giving me like that wintry feel, which is kind of interesting to see. Oh, they are amazing. I want more. I mean, I'll be recording more at some point. We'll see, because I have a couple of tasks to do this weekend. So the next time you see a Lucy video, you might have a different background, because yeah, I will at some point be moving. And I decided I need to start packing, because yeah, I need to pack my whole apartment. So it's a lot of things happening, but I think I'm going to start with these babies because there's a lot of them. And I'm currently also doing a bit. I need to do a spring clean, which is basically dusting all of them individually, make sure they're all okay. Quarantine if I see anything that I need to be quarantined. I'm also getting rid of some of my stock of books, because every springtime I try to do a cleanup, see books I've read, if I want to keep them or I want to try and sell them or send them to charities. So yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, you might see a different background soonish. It's just life, it happens, that's okay. But this is lovely. Now, because I'm an unhinged person, I was going to react to outro and then I noticed this, and you know what, I'm a weirdo, and being a weirdo is part of my thing, so I don't want to shy away from being myself in my own channel. So I decided that I want to listen to intro and outro in one go, especially because the intro and the outro are for this 4-season type of thing, are for 4 albums. It feels like it's an ending of a cycle. And yes, I've heard intro yesterday, but you know what? It's fine. We're doing it again. So bear with me, please. It just feels like you're in waiting for a train or something. Music box. It just sounds so much like a music box. Has a flute. Oh, this is so interesting. It's like going on a journey. So the first one is more like it gives that feeling of busy bee in city. I feel like the way my brain processes information is trying to find similar feelings. So immediately my brain went for a very specific Ghibli movie, probably my favorite of all time. Owl's Moving Castle. And you know, when they are busy in the city and um, you know, they are catching the train and all of those like super busy stuff, and it gets like just beginning of the movie, the busyness, the craziness of the city, blah blah. This one, I don't necessarily see it as attached to something, but immediately imagine character traveling in nature, either for forest, but like a forest not with a more greenery, more like mountain top type of thing, like you do sometimes see in UK, or near the beach either, or and you know, someone just lone walking alone through the seasons. That like stop motion style, that's where my brain went immediately. Just saw a character doing that with this music playing in the background, like as the seasons pass and the time goes, because there's like ups and downs with this. Oh, perfection. I don't know, wrote it, but whoever did, music genius. I just love when music gives me this feeling. Is the reason why I love reading so much, is because you can take yourself to another place. Now, I do not visualize it necessarily in my head. I don't see pictures. That's what I mean. I can create the scenarios. I can't see the exact picture. Um, so I don't know, just something that happens even with books. But yeah, it's the same feeling. This is amazing. Oh, so glad I reacted to this. Um, so yeah, with 2 videos, it cleared 4 albums. We still have 1, 2, 4. We have like 5 more pages of this notebook with songs, so we should be fine. I'm not really sure what is going to be out here in next week. So this is going to be the last Lucy video for this week. So I count my week as Monday to Sunday. I know not everyone does that, but my brain works that way. So the week ends tomorrow, and then Monday is the start of new week for the channel. I don't know what I'm going to do that week. I know probably at least one Lucy video might come up. It might not be discography though, because I'm probably keen on doing 1 week discography and the other week do something else, even if I might have Lucy still, but that doesn't mean it's going to be the albums. So the other one will be, but because I'm actually looking into starting to get a couple of things new in the channel, like reacting to the creation of the albums. And I want to do that for more than just Lucy. There's other groups that I want to look at that as well, because I like creative process, but I like creative process mostly for bands for some reason. I think it has to do with the lyrics and the way the melody is written. I think it makes me really, really curious. Sorry, I need coffee. So yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll see, but I will try and upload in advance. I'm not recording anything else today because, as I say, I want to start doing stuff, but I'm thinking of using Sunday to record a bunch of things if I can. Not a bunch of things, but like prepare 1 or 2 videos in advance. It just feels right to do that. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So look forward to that, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the insights. And if you have any more things you'd like me to know, or curiosities, or whatever you want me to know, like for example, I'm still wanting to know if there's like characters representative of the members, because I'm seeing the raccoon. I'm looking at you. I actually think raccoons are quite cute. I don't think we have raccoons in the UK. I know we don't have them in Portugal, I'm pretty sure. But I'm curious. So yeah, let me know. But if you have any other things you'd like me to know about Lucy, please feel free and leave it in the comments down below. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!